Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hi. We're way down here. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Chris.
Hello. Welcome to tonight's, whatever.
FunkyBrims Live.
Live. Yeah.
Live.
I'm going to share it into some groups. So just
All right. So welcome to everybody who's on here live, and also welcome to everybody who's watching this as a replay, which we know turns out to be quite a few of you as well, and we appreciate that as well. So do have the code is on a banner at the bottom tonight. We've got some great caps to show tonight, a couple that I'm super excited about that we've been holding for the right night. And so last week we had the Purple Luau Hales collabs, and next week we'll have another Hales collab. So this week we're going to show three of my favorite ones that we have that are new. Also talk about some of the ones that are restocked. Everything tonight. There's a link there on the top on Facebook, but pretty much everything in the store is going to be 15% off tonight. So hello, everybody. Dwayne, Ricardo, Mike, Rob, Timothy, Matthew Buds, Alan.
we saw today.
Yeah, we saw Paul Spencer. Paul Spencer the second.
Paul Spencer the second.
Yeah, you can say it better than I can. I was in the store for a while and hung out for a while today, so appreciate Paul being in Broken.
Down from Illinois.
Yeah, down from Illinois. So if you're watching tonight, if you're enjoying something else around here because you've already seen everything today, then that's great also. So yeah, hello everybody. Appreciate you guys being on tonight. So I've shown this one and teased it a few times this week. I really like this one. This is the Tweed Patch Shelby in Indigo. So this is going to be a series. There's going to be several of these, but first one is tonight. I'm just going to give this a good look over. Kind of have a blue herringbone with some speckles in the front there. I got some nice kind of a plaid there. Obviously a lot of blues here. It calls kind of a tweed right there, which kind of shows up on the brim again. And then another nice, almost dark tartan looking, maybe a little bit more blue in it. Sort of a plaid that is in the back. This one is a nice fall cap. It is, it's going to be 100% pure wool, virgin wool, but it's also going to have a little bit more of a summer lining in it. So we're not jumping all the way to quilted lining that's going to be hot in a place like Oklahoma. Yeah, it's back up in the 90s, unfortunately, this week here. So, but I have worn this several days and hadn't found it too hot, just walking, in and out, that sort of thing. So nice thin lining there. Typical, this is hologram. This is made in Italy, brought in from Paris. So it's got the typical, sort of hologram fit, if you will. So, a lot of blues there. The differences are a little subtle in this one, but this one is one of those that, again, kind of wear with a little bit of everything. I've got the Bad Moon on from a couple of weeks ago. This turns out to be one of the flannels I just keep grabbing because, it's got the blacks, blues, browns, everything else in there. So just tend to throw this one on a lot because it goes with a lot of stuff. And so again, code fall15 for 15% off everything tonight that you'll see there in our links for the live tonight, and just about everything else in the store as well, except for the mystery boxes. We are still doing mystery boxes. Had several people ask this week. Still have those out there. $65. No additional discount on those, but yeah, Dwayne saw the Paisley liner. Yeah, it's a great liner there, and
I was trying to figure out what we were talking about there for the Paisley. I didn't realize it was on this thing.
Yep, this is a nice one. And so keep the comments coming. Again, thing we'll do a drawing about 7:30 and about 8 o'clock, or when we're about to finish up, whenever that turns out to be tonight. And each one of those times will be a drawing.
What's the name of that hat again? They're asking.
This one is the Tweed Patch Shelby dash Indigo. So it'll be another Tweed Patch Shelby dash something else coming eventually, but this one is Indigo, first one. And so winners of the drawings is going to, can I stretch to a bigger size? Yeah, absolutely, Jesse. Definitely get a 62 out of it. No problem on that. And that's good. And, we will, this is one of them. We have what we have tonight, but this is one we'll be able to restock a little bit, until they run out, if you will. So I think this is going to be one of the the more fun ones of the year. Again, just a nice set of blues there. And so yeah, Tweed Patch Shelby. This one is $68 before discounts. Again, 15% off. So you're going to be, roughly about $10 or so off there, maybe a little bit more. So around 58. Shipping is included in all the prices we'll talk about. I do have the Bad Moon shirt still around in a lot of sizes as well.
Someone asked, what's in the mystery box? How many hats?
Mystery box. Yeah, that's a great question. The mystery boxes are going to be at least 3 hats. Generally going to be 3 hats. Every once in a while we throw a 4th one in. Every once in a while we throw another little bonus in, whatever. But guaranteed to get 3 hats, and then a mystery bag of pins, which will have at least 5 different pins in it. And then, some of them just kind of randomly end up with extra things in there as well. So
when will the Halloween caps be available?
That's a great question. And definitely, we were hoping to have them around the 1st of October or so, but I'm still trying to nail that down a little bit as well. We still, speaking of the Bad Moon, the shirt here, we'll put that on for a second. We still do have some of the Bad Moon collab caps sold out in some of the sizes, but those that are on there, they're on there, the 15% off now. And all of them will come with the Bad Moon pin, which I can kind of get there. This particular one is the Newsboy. Got a great kind of soft, I'm going to call it moleskin on front, the flannel, some corduroy, and then kind of a black, I'm going to say kind of canvasy, kind of Carhartt sort of material there in the back. This one, again, summer lining with the FunkyBrims, Hales collab, Bad Moon in there. And so, yeah, any questions, keep them coming. Glad.
Halloween hats. What do they look like? Any teas for the Halloween hat?
Any teas for the Halloween hats? Well, which ones are we talking about? There's going to be, so there'll be kind of 2 categories of those. We've got some that are coming in that'll be kind of co-branded between Alfonso d'Este and us. And then we're going to have, again, a fall. I'm not going to call it a Halloween, but there'll be a fall funky blinders made by Laird. And then, I think there's a pretty good chance that Hales will be doing some sort of a Halloween themed flannel, and we'll have some great collab caps that I'm excited about with those as well. So woot, yes. And so we'll tell you again next week on this live, which will be next Thursday night. Jenna and Colin from Hales will be on with us again to talk about the shirt and the hats and everything for next week. So we had a lot of fun with them a few weeks back when they did that. So they're going to be back on next week again. And so, that'll be next Thursday night at the same time. But didn't want to run through. That's the Bad Moon collab. Still do have some of the purple luau from last week. If you didn't get those, they're sold out in some of the sizes, some of the styles. This is the Newsboy. And, Paul was saying today, like, man, that kind of looks really pink sometimes under the lighting, whatever it is. But in person, you can tell that's a real purple there. And yeah, it's a lighter purple, but definitely is a purple on the Newsboy there. Also have one that's just sort of all the Shaka material. Still have some of the Shaka shirts as well. It actually works with this too. And it's kind of got a little blue in it there. And tonight, really talking about the Tweed Patch and a couple of the other new ones we have. Including we have a new ladies cap tonight. So we had the
Amalfi.
We had the Amalfi Cruiser.
Yeah. And so we saw this in Italy, and then I was like, what? We need a ladies cap. So we had this one. It came in today. So it's the Amalfi on top, and then I don't know, whatever this plaid thing is here. And it has a band around it too. So it's like super, super cute. Oh, it's that.
Well, yeah, we did the Napoli patch, which sold out really fast, but you'll see that's the same plaid that was kind of the next one's back on that. We used on the brim on there, or that's Sarah used on the brim on that one. So yeah.
That's not a Hales. No,
this isn't Hales.
This is just
this is a FunkyBrims.
Yeah.
FunkyBrims caps.
So anyway, super cute. Like, these are super cute women's caps, and they've got the band. They have a button. They have it's under the brim. It's the whole thing. So it's like it's the Amalfi with a touch of plaid. It's really cute. They're super nice. So and you can, your normal size. They're a little bit looser, I think, but they're not like massive. So
you're wearing the same size.
Yeah, I'm wearing the same size, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. Somebody may, I don't know. Well, Paul's wife got one a little
She
smaller.
ended up getting a size. Yeah, she had the lilac in one size.
Yeah.
The ladies cap, and then she got one size smaller in that one. And
Yeah.
so, but
It's a little looser, but I like having room for my hair.
Right.
So I don't know.
Yep. Oh, somebody said it's locking up. Are you guys able to see us okay now? Is everybody having some problems, or somebody's saying some size is sold out? I'm not sure which cap we're talking about, but just message me, and hopefully we're.
I think we're still going here.
Yeah, I think we're still going. So, yep. Okay, it did briefly there. So, cool. Looks like we're all back now. Also show you a couple of weeks ago, we started the spin wheel series, and this was the spin wheel in graphite. So this is going to be more of a 6-panel cap, a little bit of a driving cap shape. And this one had browns, blacks, grays, or dark gray, light gray, maybe a better way to look at it. So we have another new spin wheel tonight. And that is going to be the spin wheel in garnet.
Is it called a spin wheel?
Spin wheel. That's the name. Yeah. So we had graphite, and then we have the garnet, and that kind of comes garnet. You kind of see the colors there.
Garnet.
So this one is going to be. I'm going to say that has. Would you say that has a little green to it?
Amy just got it. Huh? Yeah.
A little bit green to it, with sort of a darker beige, and then the garnet color there in the spin wheel. And so that one is a new one tonight. That one is $64. Take the 15% off of that one also, and you'll end up again roughly $10 off, so about $54 shipped. This one is pure wool. This one also has a summerish cotton lining in it. It's definitely not mesh or something like that, but it's not going to be a real heavy winter lining as well. So it's one of those, again, you could wear in a place like Oklahoma this time of year and not get super hot with it. Underside of the brim, it's going to be that same sort of burgundy garnet color as well.
All right. So Eric said he had to leave and get Amy this. I think it's this cap is what you're talking about. Did you see Eric's post? He has some kind of funky van that has a disco ball hanging around it, like right in the middle of it. Wow. That looked amazing to me personally. And then I was thinking, we have a VW bus. We should have a disco ball hanging from the middle of it. So that's like the dumbest thing in the world that we didn't do that. And I was looking at yours and I'm thinking that's what we need to do. So anyway, yay. Thank you for the idea.
Yeah. Other ones.
Spin wheel.
So spin wheel and graphite and garnet. And there's still at least one more of those to come.
What's the status of the ox blood?
Status of the ox blood, they are making it as we speak. They're making a bunch of them, so it's taken just a little bit longer. We had a lot of pre-orders, and then we also went ahead and added some extra to that as well, so that we hopefully have plenty more. I think we probably will sell out again, and then they're also making the Funky Blinders Fall at the same time, and so yeah, those will be.
Eric said it's a 1977 Dodge van. Shag and all. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
My first apartment had shag carpet. I get
and
it.
A disco ball.
Yeah, Alan said it's the shaggin' wagon. That's great.
So this one, Redstone Plaid, that's out there. It was new a few weeks ago. Other thing this week is we have a lot, and I mean a lot of restocks. So if there's something, some of the ones from last year that we definitely wanted to bring back, a lot of the first classes, Newsboys in particular, and a lot of the colors got restocked this week. A lot of the Fleck herringbones got restocked this week. To remind you, like for instance, this Fleck herringbone, the green one, which we sold a bunch of, both the flat cap and the Newsboy in that fabric, got restocked a lot this week. Got some new dark tartans, which was the best seller last year and continues to sell a bunch, and some new weathered tartans, both of those. I think last week we had restocked a lot of the Garrisons, different colors there. So all of those are, I think they're all pretty well in stock right now. Running through real quick here.
Do your hats fit true to size?
I think they fit true to size. I do. Absolutely. So somebody said a Scooby-Doo van. That's funny too.
Oh yeah.
Also, new.
What was on your head? They just asked what was on your head.
The one that was on my head there is the Tweed Patch Shelby and Indigo. So this is one of our new drops this week. I really like this one. Can't really see. Let's see, kind of come down a little bit. And you see, just has a nice drape there across all the patterns. You know, nice button on top that matches it, and then this fabric on the brim kind of matches this on the side. So just a nice pattern there, kind of the 2-1-1-2 sort of patchworks. Again, nice paisley lining inside, all that stuff. We also had the tartan patch flame, so tartan patch as opposed to the tweed patch. Same kind of thing. This one's actually a 6-panel, but cut more like a newsboy, but still gives you a nice, just put it on, nice kind of slim profile on this one, but still with the button on top. So there'll be at least 2 more in the tartan patch series coming up eventually as well. And yeah, so remind you, Fall 15 is the code tonight for 15% off pretty much everything in the store. And you know, all the comments, keep them coming. We'll be picking a winner here in about 13 minutes or so. And so when we're ready for that, about 13 minutes from now, keep the comments coming, and you know, keep any questions. You know, definitely want to have a conversation tonight. Appreciate it. Again, next week we're going to have Colin and Jenna from Hales on talking about the collabs and everything that's going on next week. Next week's a really, really nice one. They've been planning for a couple of years, and I think it's going to be a big drop next week with that one. So I'll wait and let them say anything more about that. But yeah, it's going to be a big one. I think he kind of hit it around about a Leonard Skinner themed drop and some stuff like that. So that's coming up pretty soon.
Will you talk about the rewards that we have on the website real quick?
Yep, absolutely. So every purchase earns rewards. Everybody's accumulating them. I think a lot of you have learned how to use them. But there is one thing I want to point out. I've had several people say, hey, I can't use more than one reward at a time. There is a $5 reward that's kind of pre-programmed in, and a $10 reward that's kind of pre-programmed in. But there's also the one that looks kind of like, if you just read it, that it's just a $1 reward, is actually variable. You can use as many points. I've had people use, you know, redeem enough to get $100 off at once, if you will. So you can, you know, if you're trying to use more than 10, use that one, and you can kind of use as many points as you have, or the nearest, you know, 100 or 1,000 or whatever it is on there. So
how they sign it?
I think they're automatically signed up as long as they're putting the email address in. It's accumulating. It's accumulating. Put your birthday in there. So I think you get some points on your birthday. You get a few points from signing up. What is the material?
Oh,
cap that matched your shirt at the start. Okay, so go back and grab that one real quick. So this, I think you were talking about this one. Saw that was Jose, I believe, that was asking that. So this one has
Matthew Buds. Who would do that? Use too many awards. You, Matthew.
Lawyers.
Yes. It's always the lawyers.
With the lawyers that actually read the fine print on all that stuff. So yeah, so this is the one that matched. And so again, this is, I'm going to call it, you know, kind of a moleskin on the front. It's kind of has a velvety feel to it, but it is definitely not going to be overly, you know, fragile fabric or something like that. Again, corduroy here and there. Got the flannel that matches the shirt here, and then black on the back, which is kind of almost kind of a Carhartt sort of canvasy, you know, material sort of feel. So that one is the Bad Moon. That one's out there. We also have one that just has a flannel on it, and then we also have one that is made out of the black. There may be a couple of those left as well.
So 2 things: where to look for your points. Go under your account. It should be right under your account, and it'll tell you how many points you got. When you're checking out, you should be able to see that as well. Yeah. And then they wanted to, several people asked about when you thought the Lairds would actually be delivered, the oxbloods. Yeah.
You know, I'm really pushing for early October, and they're making on it. So I think they will, you know, they usually get.
Laird is usually pretty timely.
They're usually pretty timely. Yeah. So, you know, they've said early October, and so I think they'll make it. So going real quick, all the collabs we've done so far are out there on the sale right now. This one is the Butcher. So that one is still there at a great price, another 15% off as well. And then the Geisha. And, all of these, I should say, are also coming with pins. Geisha is a great one. Still have this flannel out there. Great pin there. This one. And then the turquoise sold out, as we all know. Turquoise will make a comeback with another collaboration cap, maybe in a newsboy or something like that at some point. And if you didn't get one, the Luau, this is a great pen. I love this pen. I got some rhinestone eyes going on there with the purple. There's great kind of focus on it, but it's a great pen either way. So for some reason you're not getting the caps, the pins are still available for $10 as well. So those are great pens.
Did the points work on the shop app as well?
They should. I'm not sure how you redeem them. I mean, in essence, you can redeem them and you get a coupon code, and it'll be a sequence of 10 to 12. I forget how many exactly it is. Letters, numbers, lowercase letters, and numbers. You copy that in. You can generally just enter that in like a discount code anywhere else, like a coupon code, and it should be able to stack with other coupons and that sort of stuff as well. Mm-hmm. So. Scott, you said Luau. Yeah, the Luau. All of these collaborations should come with a pen. For some reason you did not get one. That's our oversight. Should have been in there. Should have been down in the bag along with the sticker as well. For some reason you didn't get one, then let me know and we'll get one coming out to you.
I think our connection's a little shaky because you got a kid up there draining our Wi-Fi.
That's exactly what it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have to tell them to stop doing that while we're doing these.
Yeah.
Somebody said, can they see the garnet? Absolutely.
Is that how you pronounce that?
That's how I've always pronounced it.
Isn't garnet a stone?
Yeah.
We need to Google this.
Yep, that's exactly. So there's the garnet. So I'm going to keep calling it the garnet. I see kind of the side profile there. So it's kind of that driving cap, same kind of shape as like the Hannah driving caps are. It's a little bit longer bill, kind of tucked in. So different shape than a lot of them we do. It's going to be sort of a 6-panel there. So driving cap.
Oh, that's you.
Longer bill.
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's garnet. I think that's correct.
I think so too.
Well, it was worth a Google.
Right.
Yeah, it's a red stone is what Alan is saying.
Right.
Any Luau pins left?
Yes, we do. Yep. And so you kind of got the garnet color underneath there as well.
Scott, dig through there and see if you see a pin. Sometimes they do get lost in all the paper and all of that. But if not,
and that kind of stuff. If you didn't get one, let us know. We'll get you taken care of there. But yeah, every one of the collaboration caps should have a pin.
Oh, garnet, like garnet. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Jose.
Paul kind of reiterated today when he was there. It's interesting to see what people buy when they see it in person. And this was one of them that he ended up picking up, the Duke. And he was wearing green today and look, oh, this looks green with green. And then you put it next to blue, and also all of a sudden the blues start popping out of it and that sort of stuff. And he kind of saw what we were talking about. But again, one of my, made it in the top 5 of my rotation real quick. This is the Duke in sort of the slate turquoise. We restocked this one again this week. So 2 weeks in a row, we've already done a restock on this one. So a lot of them have been sold and we appreciate that. But if you didn't get it, this is one where I think will be kind of one of those that a lot of people end up having them by the end of the year. Typical, sort of flat cap style from Hologram. This one is also going to be pure wool. This one does have the winter lining in it already, but still I've been able to do it. But I think that's a really good kind of a shot of it there. You can kind of see both the greens and the blues and everything else in there. So one of those I ended up throwing on quite a bit. Real quick, we also have still have one more new one tonight, but we have the Heritage in navy blue. This one starts out at $44. Just a nice kind of thick, chunky herringbone. Starts out at $44. You're going to be getting another $6 off that. So we're under $40 on this one, as we will be on the cap of the week, which I'll show in a minute. But this is just a great winter cap as well. And this one is going to have a mix of acrylic and wool, cotton in there, every little bit of everything, but just kind of a nice chunky herringbone kind of tweed feel, if you will. And then also, last one to go back through is the green line. We stocked a few sizes in this one. This one is nice. Sort of have a herringbone pattern there, a little bit of pinks running through it, greens. We'll be selling this one all the way through St. Patrick's Day. I feel like it's just a nice one that goes with kind of any shade of green that you might have there.
Our Alfonso true to size.
Yes, yeah, I think all of those are pretty much. I mean, I wear the same size through that. I'll say we've also had with these flannel collaborations, they probably stretch as much as any hat we've had.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an example if I can find it. Yeah, so yeah, my bat. So I normally wear a 61, as people kind of full well know. This one here, I got that many fingers inside of it. And this one started out as, could barely get it on my head, as a 59. And so we kind of went through our process of stretching it. Had somebody that really wanted a 61. And so that's the one my example one was. So, the thing is just kind of the way these are made with kind of the way this band is inside it. And then definitely some of the flannel material. Hale's flannels are going to have like about 3% spandex in it. So they've definitely got some stretch to them. You just kind of feel that when you're doing it. But all these hats that we've made with the collabs have really stretched well. And it still has kind of a nice drape to me as well, even though it's stretched out, which sometimes you lose in those. So,
which colors are the first class Newsboys restocked?
I know we did burgundy, blue, green, and I feel like there may have been another color, but those were the ones that I think were the lowest on. So I feel like we probably have most of the colors of the first class in stock. Still waiting for the first class pinwheel from last year, but we're gonna put those. We're gonna do all the first classes. I mean, again, some of those just sort of staple ones from last year that sold really well, and some of the ones that sold out at the end of the year where we couldn't get any more, like a lot of those fleck herringbones. They did, they have them back this year, and so we're kind of loading up to get as many as we can.
Our connection keeps freezing, so just a heads up. I did tell him to stop streaming on multiple devices. I think he's streaming his phone, his computer, and everything at the same time.
Yeah.
But we are. I think we're back now, but we're freezing and then stop, then going back again.
Let's kind of.
I think I got it.
Okay. Well, all right.
The chat's still going and the video disappears. That's really weird. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna. All right. So, all right, good. Well, looks like we're fine. So, yeah, let's go ahead and pick a winner. Let's go ahead and pick the first winner. Ricardo Lawley. Congratulations, Ricardo. Appreciate you being on tonight. And so, yeah, some people are saying it hasn't froze. It's hard to figure out where sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, all that kind of stuff. So anyway,
I do think streaming though on every device known to man is hard when he's up there.
The bandwidth, yeah. So
yeah,
we have a 13-year-old who's only here every other week, and so we'll be here next week.
Next week we'll be fine. That's the trend that I've noticed. That's why I sent him a text message. Is like we only have complaints or problems when he's here.
When you're here, and you got
I know what you're doing.
Things going at once.
Yeah. So Ricardo, make sure.
Congratulations, Ricardo. So remind everybody, code fall15 for 15% off, and then also every comment is an entry into a drawing, and every purchase tonight between now and about 10 o'clock, 2.5 hours from now, is an entry into a drawing for a free cap of your choice, anything in the store. So that will be it, and we'll go back through some of the new ones in just a second. But this is the last new one. So this one is called the Blueprint Cap of the Week. This one's $48 this week. Normally it'll be $54. This one is pure wool as well, but let's go ahead and get it on and kind of see why I call it the Blueprint. It's just kind of a nice, it's just kind of a nice big check there, and typical sort of hologram on the, on the fit and everything like that. Fits great, kind of as it is. Pure wool, a lot of them this year, pure wool. Try to move away from some of the blends. Sometimes the blends are great. It kind of depends. We've, definitely brought in a lot more this year and checked them out. And, but made in Italy for hologram. So down to $48 for this week. So, take another 15% off. That's going to be putting it down to right at about $40 or so, $40 and a little bit of change, shipping included. And so that one is the blueprint. Also new this week for some of them. So yeah, I really like this one. This one, it just has a nice, kind of really just a lighter blue. So that is a lighter blue. And there we go. Let's back up to right here. Lighter blue with the dark blue, got some herringbone kind of feel going through it. So it's kind of a nice, fun pattern. One of those that you can wear with about anything you can wear with blue jeans. So it's pretty much about anything.
Your computer's doing that weird thing again.
Yeah, I know. We even got a different camera going and everything. So I don't know what to do with that one, but just not get too close.
Right. I think when you move the thing too close, it changes.
Right. So spin wheel and garnet. We decided that is definitely how you pronounce it.
Okay, so Ricardo, you're so sweet. He said, I've won a couple previously. Why don't you go ahead and pay it forward and draw someone else?
All right. That is very nice of you,
very
Ricardo.
Nice. Seriously.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
So
okay, let me bring it back through here. And you can keep talking and
All
I'll
right.
let it drop. Thank you, Ricardo. That's so cool.
Absolutely. Let's see. This is the
Okay.
one I'm looking for right here. Is the Tweed Patch Shelby. This is the one I've been kind of showing quite a bit this week. Wore to see Downton Abbey last night, movie, and several other things. So yeah, so we'll go through and do another drawing there. Sean Hackett. Sean is the winner of the redrawing. So yeah, congratulations,
like,
Sean.
Yeah. Sean, congratulations. Tell him what do you want?
Yeah, so it's a free Glen Appen cap of your choice. Any of the Glen Appen, just kind of let me know that and what size, all that kind of stuff. So
just message us and let us know. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you, Ricardo, and congratulations to Sean.
Yep. All right. Appreciate that. Love this group, the community here. Again, really means a lot to us. Everybody comes on Thursday nights and all that kind of stuff. And those of you, I know there's a lot of you that end up watching this as a replay because you've got kids stuff going on, work, whatever it is. So we appreciate that as well. And so, yeah. And then last but not least in the new caps tonight is the ladies cap that Sarah has on. The Amalfi Ladies Cruiser. So again, we have the Amalfi Cruiser for the men's, which is
under there.
One of those where Sarah was like, "Man, I love that color.
We love this bright color.
Yeah.
This blue is gorgeous."
Yep.
I think Alan said we need a turquoise cap. That would be cool too.
Yeah.
Because we have turquoise in things.
Right.
But it'd be fun to just get one that's completely turquoise, or like that color that I like, the petrol or whatever it is.
Petrol blue,
yeah.
hot teals, that whole thing.
Love that.
Yep.
So anyway, it's the women's cap. So it's that with this, and it's got this band around it. So these are pretty true to size. So whatever your normal size is, I think Amy, was it Amy that got one? I can't remember. I could have sworn it was Amy. Anyway, somebody's already ordered one, so yay. But they're really nice. These are really nice caps. So Alfonso does an amazing job with these. So anyway, this is it. Yay.
All right.
Go ahead. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Yep. All right. So take that one back off. And so yeah.
Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, it's Amy.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
Yeah, no, that's a really great one. And we've been waiting on that one for a minute.
I know.
And so we'll, that'll be around for this year and next year. And then, I think one of the things that, for the ladies or people that, buy ones for their wives, whatever it is, we've really got some fun ladies ones coming for next spring and summer, as we went through and figured out that, some of these kind of patterns that, like the cap that she's got on right now is a newsboy style as well. And we can mix and match patterns and kind of make things up with that. Kind of doing that and doing some sort of ladies cap versions of some of the same ones that we're doing, newsboys on as well. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So Jose said him and his wife could match. Yes, that's exactly right. You can just be Twinkies.
Yeah. Just a little bit different shape that Sarah likes better. And
Eric ordered the hat when he saw her face when we brought it on. Awesome. I'm so glad.
Awesome.
You can wear it in your your shag band.
Right.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
When are we going to make another dragon scales? Or when are we going to get it?
Dragon scales probably will not be around again. That's a spring summer fabric, so we'll be getting those around. So sort of the the equivalent of the dragon scales is I think the oxblood, which everybody's kind of heard enough of there for now till they come in. Mike asked a question. Any thoughts? Any thoughts on expanding the buffet line? 100%.
Done and done.
Done and done. Ordered for next spring already. Super excited about. We've been waiting for sort of a worthy successor to that Buffett name and all of that stuff, but really like the fabric.
We got some good ones.
Fabric we found for that.
Yeah.
That'll be next spring and summer
in various colors.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So yes, definitely the Buffett line will be back. Buffett 2. Different color lines and that sort of thing. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Perfect.
We have a 1955 Oldsmobile that it matches perfectly. Yeah.
Wow.
The this one. Yep. I think I've seen your pictures. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That's cool.
My mom was born in 1955. Eric, that's an old car.
She's probably on. She
sorry,
just heard that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, those Buffets that are coming are like, they're amazing. They're actually, I think we did a woman's cap in that too.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah. But that was one of those that actually, when we were over in Italy at meeting with Alfonso, we saw that fabric on the wall and we were like, oh, that's it. That's what we've been waiting for. Yeah. And then kind of finalized all that last week when they were in doing that. So super excited about that. Chris, I saw some nice Buffett vinyl at an online shop I buy from. They were all $15. Oh, yeah. Those are great.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is the wool tweed 100% wool what? Is the 100% wool tweed caps too warm for Florida, or are they breathable? I promise I can read. Maybe.
I don't think so. Especially the ones that we've talked about that have like the summer lining. To me, the lining makes a whole lot bigger difference than unless it's one of them that literally air is just flowing through. I think you think of cotton as being summer. You think of wool, but you actually see quite a few like wool blends that turn out to be for summer or whatever. But that lining really can kind of make a difference. And so, I wouldn't hesitate to take this one down to Florida, especially for Florida winter or whatever.
Steve just said the Buffett should be for fall because it's short and flip-flop weather. It sure is, man. It's hot out there.
It is. It's gotten hot again this week here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Jose said his wife and cousin are going to Italy next year.
Yeah.
Gorgeous over there.
Yeah, absolutely. So it gets hot in Italy. That's for sure.
Get hot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but I don't get any of the colors. Let's see. A black and gray dragon scales, green, orange, pink. Pink. We got pinks.
I got pinks.
Yeah. There's going to be, there's going to be something in orange for Halloween-ish that's going to be not quite dragon scales, maybe more like, dragon claw marks or something like that instead. Yeah. So that's going to be a great one.
Any updates on the autism cap?
Yes. That one is also, I hate to say the same thing in production. I know that the fabric's been cut and they're starting to sew on it. And so that's progress and everything. So I think it'll be, that's probably, we're looking at a couple of weeks still on that one, if you will. So, kind of tough to tell. One of the things about Italy where the caps are made is they do take off like 3 weeks in Italy. I'm sorry, in July in the whole country. And then one of their employees just didn't come back. One of the ones we deal with just enjoyed holiday enough and just didn't come back from it. So It's just different.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. So.
Dude, Todd said, oh my gosh, how true would this be? He said, jumped in the water while visiting Capri and had to pay 35 euros to use the ladder to get out. That's so true.
Right, because those little postage stamp tours to the beach, right? Yeah,
dude,
just jump in the water, but yeah.
Everything costs money, like everything on that beach. Like, you remember it was like you had to pay to sit, you had to pay to sit down.
You had to pay to walk
down.
Yeah, it was.
That's crazy.
That's funny. That just does not surprise me in the least that they would sit there and make you pay to use the ladder to get out.
That's hilarious.
Funny.
I love that. Who's making the orange cap?
The orange cap is going to be co-branded. It's an Alfonso fabric, but we've done a little twist with it and done some different things. So it'll be a co-branded. It'll have Alfonso's label and our label.
We'll have a 62 in that, won't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go plenty big on that one. Somebody asked something about the blueprint earlier, cap of the week. So again, kind of typical hologram, starting off this week, $48 before discounts and all that stuff. And so, yeah, let's see. The autism cap, what's it going to look like? I don't have a teaser per se, but if you think about the multicolored sort of puzzle pieces and a flat cap so that you just have that nice pattern and it's kind of clear what it is. And then, pinheads will have a pin with it and that kind of stuff. So it'll be nice when it comes. So, and it won't be too much longer.
Todd said it was all rock, no way to climb out without using the ladder. Man, I can't even tell you how that sums up that. Like, right. That's just really funny. I mean, I could so see that everything costs money, man.
Yeah.
Well, they get it on the tourists. Like, I don't think there was
got to be some local beaches where it's not that.
Right. I bet there is.
Absolutely. Yeah. But it's not going to be right there where the tourists end up being. Any other colors similar to the blueprint design? Yeah, we're trying to look. There are a couple of them. We actually had some in the stacks that was kind of a green and orange, kind of like that as well. And, those have ended up in some of the mystery boxes, but, they're still for sale as well. So, I can kind of look at it, but we definitely are looking for some more in this kind of things. I like this too. Kind of a nice, it's just simple, right? Again, think about throwing some blue jeans on, whatever you're wearing in between, kind of ties it all together and everything like that. Just a nice, relatively inexpensive cap that you can throw on and wear with about anything, which is always nice to have.
And how long will we keep doing the mystery boxes?
It's hard to say. I think we're going to keep doing it for a while. Again, we're kind of changing things around a little bit in the store and not having some of those one-off stacks anymore. And so a lot of the mystery box stuff is coming from one-off stacks. A lot of it's coming from just samples we brought in and that kind of stuff. So, a lot of people are worried about mystery boxes turning out to be stuff that they've already gotten. And I'd say at least 2 out of 3 in any given box, and often 3 out of 3 is going to be something that we've never sold individually. And so, so that will be, so that's just not something I sure it's happened a few times, but we really hadn't had anybody say, hey man, I got a bunch of caps that I already had or something like that.
Right. Sorry, any teaser on the Skinner?
It's going to be some bright, fun colors. So yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be one of those epic ones that people are going to want to have, for a long time. And I'm not going to ruin it. There's a great story behind how it ended up being named what it's named and how the color scheme came about and all that kind of stuff. So again, Colin and Jen will be on next week to kind of talk about that. And hats will be dropping Thursday night. And then, the shirts and all that stuff coming up. But that's a nice one. They got some really cool T-shirts and stuff going on this week. We don't have those per se, but they've just got kind of their summer T-shirt week going this week. So those are fun as well. And if you get a duplicate, just gift it, sell it, whatever it is. I mean, even, if you think about it, 3 caps for $65 is a great deal. Get some pins on that too. If somehow you end up with 2 that you really need, or you end up using one of them as a work cap or something like that, still, if it was 2 caps for $65, I think it's still a pretty good.
Yeah, or trade them.
Pretty good deal. So yeah, trade them, have fun with it. Show them off, all that kind of stuff. I mean, we're proud of the stuff we put in there. We try to make it definitely a good value and a little bit of fun and suspense. And we're doing the same thing in stores with just some mystery bags of just stuff in the store. And I even want to guess how many of those we sold in store.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I can't handle them.
Right.
But they've become the second best selling thing in the entire store.
Right.
So, yeah.
People
like the mystery.
People like the mystery. They sure do. Well, Matthew says
Matthew, you should do it. Right. You should do it. Yeah. You'd love it.
Yeah. We'll find something. Again, it's typically not going to be things that we've sold anywhere else. So, and it's just fun. And I don't know. It's one of those things that are trending. I mean, what is the
blind boxes, blind boxes with a book.
And
Yeah.
you're selling things with just a wrapped up book with some stuff, some wrapped up coloring books with
I know.
pencils and that kind of stuff, sticker books with stickers.
They're
I mean,
selling so
all
well.
those kind of things. People love those things.
The young people, the
young
kids,
people,
the kids are
love
loving
those.
it these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So again, every purchase between now and around 10 o'clock, 2 hours, 15 minutes from now, will be an entry into a drawing for a free cap of your choice. Matthew Buds is kind of, you're kind of locked in now. You're getting a lot of peer pressure there. So have to do that now.
Yeah.
And if there's any hats you want to see again, that's kind of all the new ones we had for this week. Again, this is the Spin Wheel and Garnet. We had the blue print because it kind of looks like a blueprint to me. And
oh, I get it. That's funny.
And then the Tweed Patch Shelby, which is kind of the one that really kind of showed a lot this week and kind of teased live with and everything like that. And then, if you haven't got it yet, don't forget the Duke. It's one of those you'll regret it.
Matthew has been talked into it.
All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the sales help we've had there and everything else like that. Guilting him into it as well. So, yeah.
You'll like it, I promise.
Yeah. And so sometimes, again, at least 3 caps, pins, at least 5 pins, and then sometimes just other random surprises that kind of go in there that we just kind of throw in randomly.
It depends on who's packing that day, me or you.
Yeah, I don't know which one of us necessarily gives the most, but some stickers in there. Sarah will say she's given the most. I don't know, but yeah. Any more questions? Please jump in there, and appreciate everyone that shows. We're happy, proud with the stuff that goes in the mystery boxes. Had a lot of fun with it. I think everyone else has had fun with it, and so.
I just saw this. Like, we're talking about the mystery basket box, whatever the boxes, and since we're just yapping. So what happened was one of our employees came up to us and was like, she said that the coolest thing that she buys, she goes antique shopping. She is the biggest antique shopper I've ever met in my life. She's unreal. And young too, like 30. And she said her favorite thing to buy at antique shops are the grab bags, the mystery bags. And so she was like, I really think you ought to do that here and, do stickers, do cool stuff, whatever. So at the store, we do mystery grab bags and they're $10 a piece. We have an adult version and we have a kid version. It's not X-rated, it's just ages. And so we have these 2 things. Well, anyway, she literally just randomly said this and we started doing it. I just looked at the stats for the last 90 days. 90 days. We've sold 645 of those little $10 grab bags. That's crazy. Because literally they're in lunch sacks. Right. And we just started putting stuff in them and just make it having fun with it.
Some of our employees draw on the bags sometimes.
Our employees draw, they do art on the bags. And then we have people that come and they get 2 or 3 a week because I change it up every week. So every week they get new ones. So anyway, if y'all ever want grab bags from the actual store, just message us and we can hook you up with one of those with the hats because they're fun too.
Yeah, kids ones are fun. Plenty of adults get kids ones too.
Yeah, no, yeah,
it's not like preschool toys or something like that. It's just a little more,
Well, the stickers
toys.
maybe, it might be more toyish, but the adult ones, it's just cool stuff. I won't tell you what's in it. I'm the only one who knows what's in them. Actually, is how this works. So I don't even tell my employees, so that way they buy some too.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's wild. We have fun with that. But anyway.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm just so excited about that. It's an amazing idea. Yeah.
Dwayne wants one specifically packed by you.
Okay. No problem. I can do it.
That's funny. That's hurtful for some of us, but not as bad as somebody saying go Eagles last week or something.
Oh, like yeah, for sure.
Anyway, so turned out to be a pretty good game. Anything else? Any other questions or anything like that? Let us know. Again, next week, I don't want to miss. We'll have a few new caps, but also a whole new set of collabs, which we're super excited about that one. And
Dwayne, I always add extra funk. That's how it works.
And somebody said something about Hales needs to do a Buffett collab or something like that. And there's a chance it might be a fun little Shaka shirt at some point.
That would be
Come out.
awesome.
That would be Jimmy Buffett themed.
Yeah.
Alan says, please no lawyer voice again. I guess I got a little stern last week about the go Birds thing while they were playing the Cowboys. So
good grief.
all in fun. And so Mike's a little too local to be saying go Eagles. But you know, anyway, so yeah, if there's any other questions, please let us know. You can message me, all that kind of stuff. Again, be looking, if we start the teasers and everything for next week as well. But this week, Tweed Patch Shelby, Spinwheel Garnet, the Blueprint, the Amalfi Ladies Cruiser, the new ones, plenty of other ones as well. That everything's on sale with the code fall15. Every purchase for the next 2 hours or so will be an entry into the drawing for a free cap of your choice. And if you have any other, sorry about that, Alan. We didn't. I don't think it was a freeze this time. It was the Eagles thing. We kind of got that set up automatically to freeze.
Yeah, whenever you say Eagles, it freezes.
Right. But just kidding. We like everybody. It's not that serious about the Cowboys.
How can you be?
Yeah, well, yeah. It's like going on 30 years now, so it's kind of, you can't really get all that up and down about it anymore. So anyway, if there's anything else, let us know. Message us. Yes, we need a second winner.
Yeah.
We'll Dean Smith. Congratulations, Dean. So congratulations, Dean, on that. And so message us. Absolutely. Appreciate everyone watching it. Appreciate everyone that's watching it as a replay later. Code fall15 will be good through at least Sunday night. And any other questions or anything, message us. Oh, you bought the Fighting Rock at my store just to wear for the Eagle stuff. I feel guilty now selling that to you. Just joke. But congratulations, Dean. Appreciate everyone being on. Looking forward to next week and more.
Don't forget the ladies' hats.
Don't forget the ladies' hats. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to all of you next week. Message us if you need anything. And appreciate y'all helping sell the mystery box to at least one person.
Yeah.
And see you next week.
Bye.